Hey everyone, how is everyone doing? It's Sunday, May 13th. Sunday, the May 13th. 2018. Holy shit, holy shit. Sorry, that was my old man moment. How are you guys doing, by the way, yeah? How's your weekend going? Yeah? Well, I'm doing this podcast on a Sunday. Um, I'm just taking it easy. Uh, By the way, happy Mother's Day. Today is Mother's Day, and make sure you call your mom, or at least text her, or send her an email, or message, or whatever, gift, or flowers. Well, my mom's not in the same country that I'm in, which is the United States. So we talk on the WhatsApp, that app on the iPhone. So I think my sister was telling me that she sent her flowers and all that. So because my sister actually lives here in the United States as well. What the fuck, dude? Why am I sounding like an old man all the time? Well, it's because I'm getting old. No, you're not getting old, man. You're only 44. Well, 44, yeah. Well, but I'm young at heart. Yeah, no, I don't want to sound like one of those, like, what they call them, Rasputins? No, I don't want to sound like that. Anyway, so, how's everyone doing, yeah? Um, I, yeah, so today I went to Swallow Cafe, after I got my sandwich. Um, oh, no, 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 what happened was, yeah. No, 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 yeah. Whew. What happened was that I had invited some people over at my place last night, which is Saturday night, and we had an amazing time. We had a fucking amazing time, man. The guys came here, and we kept it quiet, We kept it quiet. We didn't really do dancing, or we just talked, and it was nice. My sister came, but she left because her friend, she was going to be at my sister's place, I think. So they had planned for, like, I don't know, whatever, for she was going to, I guess, pass out on my sister's couch or something like that. So she left earlier, but then the guys were here, and then we had an amazing time. We discussed a lot of things, as we always do. And it's good to see them. We come from the same area, so not that I really believe in uh, ethnic gatherings, but I guess we could say that New York is very ethnically diverse and all that. But still, if you are not a first generation American, means you are not born here or you are not raised here per se, although I would say that I raised myself here for the first 20 years. Well, not 20 years, but 17 years, right? Yeah, 17 years. Um, yeah, I mean, basically, I'm a New Yorker. That's what I'm. Uh, but yeah, so they came over. I cooked some amazing food. Like, I cooked some, like, amazing, like organic, what do you call the cage-free, organic, no antibiotics. Those, like, hens. I had four of those. I cooked it like a stew. It was amazing. I did a cooking video, um, but I just made it with created it, using my iPhone. Although I'm sorry, I apologize, because iPhone is not the best camera. It does not have the best camera to do a cooking video. But I did that. I created it using iMovie on MacBook Pro. but I just didn't have time to actually upload it. So I'll upload it, probably upload it. I'll probably upload it sometime early this week, right? Yeah. So today so the guys came last night, right? We had an amazing time. I think a little too much boozing, but whatever. Uh, uh, and two of the guys actually they passed out on my two of my couches. And this morning, I woke up around like close to 9. I think I was like, guys, I was like so sleepy last night. I'm like, guys, I'm just gonna pass the fuck out. And then I just passed out, and then I let them do whatever the hell they wanted, which means that they were actually, I think some of them left, and then the other guys left, and then two of the other guys, they just passed out on my couches. I gave them the blankets and all that. Well, I mean, I passed out myself, in my rooms, in my bedroom. But in any case, so yeah, we had an amazing time. So this morning, we woke up. I woke up around like 9 o'clock, and looks like, and then they were sleeping. So I gave them the blankets and all that, and then I think I was watching when I woke up at 9 o'clock. I usually watch one of those series, Star Trek Enterprise from the 2000, early 2000s. I watched that, and then I drank a lot. I drank a lot of water. I usually do, and then I think I drank a little bit of juice. I don't know what kind of juice it was. I think it was orange juice. Yeah, orange juice. And then I went back into sleep, and I think I woke up around like 11 something, right? And then I took a shower and brushed my teeth, took a shower, and I offered them if they wanted to take a shower. They were towels and all that, but they were like, one of the guys, he had a really hangover, man. Holy shit. And then we realized that he actually didn't eat anything. You can't do that, So, but I think he's fine now. He was having a hard time this morning, but he's fine now. So yeah, so then we went to so then we went to the bagel shop down on Court Street. Not the one I usually go to on weekdays, but the one that I usually go to on weekends. You know? There's a lot going on in that place, man, because of Mother's Day. So there were kids and they're throwing shit. I don't know what the fuck's going on. But in any case, so we sat there, we talked, and I usually get my 2 egg sandwich and a plain bagel, not toasted, please, not toasted, please, and with lettuce, tomatoes, onions. Well, 2 eggs and Swiss, lettuce, tomatoes, onions, right? Yeah, that's my addiction in the morning. Just like you guys have coffee as your addiction, I don't drink coffee, so don't tell me that I have an addiction of eating 2 eggs and lettuce, tomatoes, onion, and Swiss cheese. Yeah, don't fuck with me on that one, because then I can say, well, coffee is a drug. It's actually a mild cocaine. It's actually worse than what I'm eating. In any case, without getting into the drug war or addictions and all that, food addictions or what have you, what have you, what have you, I, I then went to Swallow Cafe, on Atlantic Avenue, and then I worked there for like an hour. I didn't really work. I just wanted to like take it easy today, but I came back, and then, oh yeah, so they left, and I came to my place, right? And then I was watching another episode of Star Trek Enterprise. I like these stories. I think I'm repeating. Am I repeating myself? I think I'm repeating myself. Uh, but I didn't watch any movies. It was a little late, so then I went to Swallow Cafe. I sat there for like I just like skimmed through like some websites, and actually, yeah, my company's access was not working. So that's why I remember now. So yeah, that's what I did, and then I came back, and oh yeah, so when I was there, I actually I booked a squash court, New York Sports Club here in Cobble Hill, and so I went to my parking lot where I have my smart card. You know, I realized that I had my what do you call my squash racket and the shoes and the shorts were in the car. So I walked into the parking lot, and I said, the guy was like, "Hey, sorry," he said something. He was trying to say something. I'm like, "Listen, I don't need the car, but I just need to get the my squash racket and all that." He's like, "Oh, right there. Your car is right there." So it was right there. Holy shit! Holy shit! Right there. Holy shit. So I went there, and then I picked up my squash racket and the gear usually I carry for squash, right? And then I went to play squash. I usually practice because like this was like my first game after like 3 months because I haven't played squash in a while, you know. So I did play, and there was this guy. He was like, I booked the squash court. You know, you usually pay like $15. Is that what it was? $15, I think. Let me see. So you go to uh, Club Locker, one of those, right? U.S. Squash. That's part of U.S. Squash, and uh, and so yeah, so I booked that from 7:15 until 8 o'clock because the New York Sports Club closes at 8 o'clock on Sunday night. Really? Yeah. Ooh. So yeah, that's what I did, and then I had the court B. They have two courts, A and B, so court I had court B. So I went there, and there was this guy and this lady. They were playing, and as soon as they saw me, they were like, they walked out of the court. I'm like, listen, we still have 5 minutes because I got here earlier. They were like, no, no, no. You know what? We have a friend coming, and then we have two friends coming, and then we have the other court, which is court A, already booked for 7:15. So it's all yours. And then I saw some guy who was like looking at me, and he had the whole gear, squatting. I'm like, hey man, if you want to play, because I was just going to practice, And I said, I have the court, but if you want to play, I'm a beginner. I'm a beginner, and I haven't played in a long time. He's like, yeah, I'm a beginner myself. So yeah, let me just let me put my shorts on, and I'll be back. So I did some practice, and then he came, and then we played, and I lost 4 fucking games. What the fuck, dude? You know what? Because I haven't played in like freaking like 4 goddamn months, 3 goddamn months. You know, I used to play with my engineers down in downtown Manhattan, but now that was goddamn expensive, so that's why I switched to New York Sports Club. And this is really good. I pay $15 for the court, and then I pay like $20 a month. I mean, if I want, I can use the whole gym and everything else, but I'm not into that because it's not fun. I do my body exercises in the morning and in the evening, you know, but I like to play squash because that's fun and it's a really good exercise actually. I was sweating today. Holy shit! We had 4 games. But in any case, so yeah, that's what it was. I lost it, and I realized that well, I mean, there's a reason for that, which is that I haven't played in like 3 months, and then last night, goddamn boozing, at the party at my place. We had a lot of fun, man. Everybody had a lot of fun, except for one guy, who, poor guy, looks like he was just drinking, and then he didn't eat properly. At some point in time, you have to eat. It doesn't matter whether you eat before drinking. That's what I usually do now because I can't. Like I can hardly have one like rye on the rocks with splash ginger ale before my stomach, like crawls and all that. I can't do that. No. So what I do is that I just drink like half a glass of wine with some amazing food. That's what I did last night. That's what I usually do, and that's what I did today. And then I can have a drink or two afterwards, and it doesn't affect me, right? But if you've been drinking, just drinking without any food or any, that fucks you up, That's what it is. So I think that's what happened with the guy, and I feel we all felt bad for the guy this morning. But I think he's fine now because I got the text messages and all that. We are on the group chat. So in any case, so besides that, we all had a great time. It was fun. It was fun, but I think I will need to set some like very basic, like some house rules. Not house rules, but not that they live with me, but party rules. Like, hey guys, I'll make sure that everybody eats at least something. Yeah, we are having fun. We are drinking. A couple of guys, I think they were going down outside to smoke and all that, but so I think they were doing outside. Obviously, you can't do that inside. I don't like that. I don't like the smell of smoke, man. In any case, so yeah, we had an amazing time. I think that's the bottom line. That's the bottom line, sir. I mean, that's what I'm telling you. 16 minutes, 46 seconds. Holy shit. So I got a lot of good stuff in my cheat sheet that I have to, not that I have to. Why do I have to? I don't have to, not have to, never have to. That I want to. I want to, not I have to. I want to discuss, cover these topics in my podcast for tonight. Oh, by the way, today was kind of chilly, man. I think it was like a little like rain in the morning. I don't know what the fuck happened. So I was asking Siri what the weather was. It was telling me that it was all goddamn red. I'm like, what the fuck, dude? Well, let's find out for tomorrow because tomorrow is Monday and we got work tomorrow. Stay with me. Hey Siri, weather for tomorrow, please.
Looks like it will be cloudy in New York tomorrow. The high will be 71 degrees and the low will be 53.
Okay, well, you heard that, right? That's even better. That's better than 53 all goddamn day today. It was like all 53. Rain in the morning, and then cloudy, like hanging clouds, like what the hell's gonna happen now? Like the alien ships are gonna like come down? I'm like, dude, what the F would So yeah, how is everyone doing, huh? I have to ask everyone how their life is, how their love life is. Nah, that's your own. Uh, let's not get there. But how is everyone doing? Is everyone out, about? I mean, it's a Sunday night. I'm pretty sure a lot of you folks are just taking it easy, right? Yeah, so I'm basically just doing my podcast, and I'm just gonna take it easy, man. I'm just gonna take it easy. Am I gonna get a drink? No, I don't think so. To a bar? No, I don't think so. Not on Sunday night, man. Last time I did that, and I ended up in a goddamn club. And now I'm not doing that again, dude. Fuck that. Fuck that. Any case, okay. So whatever you guys are doing, I hope you guys are having a good time. And yeah, enjoy your weekend. Yeah, and take your mom out. You her gifts, whatever it is, right? Although I have to say that the Father's Day, Mother's Day, whatever day, all these are just hallmark events or days. Is that what it is? I don't know. Like you won't call your mom unless it's a Mother's Day, or you won't say to her, "I love you, mom," unless it's a Mother's Day. Is that what it is? I don't know. I don't want to get into the politics of it. I love my mom. She loves me, and so that's it. That's it. That's what it is. Who gives a fucking shit about the politics, right? So yeah, I watched yesterday. Bill Maher had his show Friday night. Obviously, I don't watch that Friday night because I'm cheap. I don't want to pay for that fucking bullshit. Why should I? So I watched that yesterday. He had some interesting, funny, new rules and whatever the hell it is, and then because a lot of shit is going on these days with Trump and North Korea, Iran, and all that fucking political bullshit that I don't want to even discuss. I don't even want to bother. I don't even want to bother to discuss any of that bullshit because uh, that's not what I'm interested in. Yeah. That's not what I'm interested in. But these talking heads like Bill Maher or these Stephen Colbert or these fucking what the fuck is it, right? SNL. It's good for them because it's good business. Actually, Trump, you know what it is? Trump and his his allies, what the hell you call them, is actually feeding them more business. Can you believe that? Yeah, because now more people watch them. Look at what happened at New York Times. New York Times rating went up, and all the media went up, except for maybe Fox News. I don't know. I don't fucking watch news, man. Fuck that. Well, I mean, I listen to NPR and all that, but I have a feeling that all these talk shows, late night, whatever night, Oliver, whatever the fuck, John Oliver, what the fuck it is, these guys are getting actually business because of Trump. They're making more money because of Trump. Think about that on a business model, right? All right, so without getting into too much into my rant on this, that was my rant on that month. So yeah, I watched that, and then oh, by the way, you can watch Black Panther, the movie. I started it, but then I wanted to watch it. I mean, you can watch it now on Amazon. You know that? Too soon. So Amazon is like taking over the fucking world. That's what my engineer was saying. They may actually take over the fucking world. You know why? Because Amazon is now movies, anything you can sell. Remember what eBay used to be? It started out with Amazon. Well, I mean, Amazon started off on that concept, but then now Amazon, Jeff Bezos, is so fucking smart that he's gonna fucking take over the world because Amazon is making things so easy. By the way, I got an email from Amazon saying that my Amazon Prime, went from $99 to fucking $120. See that? So, okay, so how? Why? So I'm sure he has his own legal basis of why. But if we think about it now, am I going to actually unsubscribe from Prime just because they jacked the price like $21? I don't know, but most likely not because you get a lot of service through Prime. Prime, get like shipping faster and all that, and you get if you're a Prime member, you get it's like okay, I think it's more like if you are in the first class on an airplane, right? Going from where the fuck you're going. You're going to DC, or you're going to fucking Colorado, or where the fuck it is, right? Or you're going to Orlando, where the fuck it is. And then you buy first class, then you are privileged. You're privileged means that you get the first, where the fuck it is. right? You get the privileges associated with the first class, and then the regular ticket holders, they get the chance. They are in the line, right? Maybe that's not the real analogy, but you get my point, right? So Amazon Prime members get fast service, free shipping, and all that bullshit. But then he jacked up the price like $21. What the fuck, dude? What the fuck? So I had to look into that. I mean, $21 is not a lot of money, but it is a lot of money if you think about it. You're paying $21 a goddamn month, right? So 21 times 12 is how much? 21 times 12 is 210 plus 42. 210 plus 42 is 262. So I'm paying basically $262 more. Uh, Now all of a fucking sudden, just because Jeff Bezos jacked up the fucking price. Maybe why? This is why maybe Trump is like so fucking angry with Amazon. Well, no, I don't think that's the case. But you get my point, right? Amazon is going to fucking take over the world. So that's my rant on goddamn Amazon. And I want to get into my cheat sheet. Sorry, 26 minutes. Ladies and gents and every other gender associates in there. Without any further ado, I'm sorry. I just had like uh, leftovers from last night that I had cooked. Oh, the food was amazing. I cooked. Guys loved that food, and I still have leftovers in my fridge. And my sister actually, she loved the food as well. Oh, by the way, so this is what happens. So I get these text messages from my sister and some family friends, the ladies, right? So they're like, "Oh, why did you just invite only guys?" I'm like, "No, I didn't invite only guys. I invited you, my sister came, and the other lady." So I don't understand. I think they are pissed because all the other guys came without their ladies. So they think that somehow we are somehow being being guys only. But I still don't understand one thing. Is that, listen, we do like a dudes only like a gathering once every 2 months. So even then I had invited my sister and the other two ladies. So but they're pissed now that why the other guys didn't bring their ladies. I'm like, okay, well, this is more like a dudes only party. Come on, we do that once every 2 months, and then we'll do a party for everyone. It doesn't matter. So I don't understand. I mean, this is, I don't know, man. So I'm getting all these text messages from these ladies, and I don't know. I mean, I had to reply to them. I mean, nothing bad, but I'm just saying, like, okay, so if you do like a dude's night out, like, so don't you like ladies also do like a ladies' night out, where you don't want to deal with us guys and just like, do your own thing. And I mean, that's what we do once in a couple of months. I don't understand what the problem is. Well, anyways, I got a reply to the text message, and I'll tell them, listen, this is what we do. I mean, what do you want us to do? I mean, I really don't have a girlfriend. Yeah, next time we will have a gathering, which is not a dudes night out only, dudes only night out. That's what I meant. Yeah, then I'll tell the guys to bring their ladies, because most of the guys where we come from, they're married. But the issue, I think the other issue is that these ladies don't understand, including my sister to an extent, is that these guys, a couple of these guys, wives, and them, of course, it has to be the husband and the wife, right? They just had their kids, new kids, so she can't come. They can't come because they have their new babies born. So, so yeah, so I have to deal with that bullshit. No, not now, but I'll at some point in time tonight. I'll text them, give them the scenario why it ended up being like a dudes only night out. So I don't understand. I mean, my ex girlfriend was going to come. Um, if you look at the video, I'm going to upload the cooking video. I had to cook like a separate dish for her because she's a vegetarian. So I cooked like some amazing pasta for her with like veggies and some amazing like artisanal cheese and all that. Uh, but she couldn't make it because she had already told me that she called me actually on Friday. Actually, Saturday, no, Saturday, yesterday she called me during daytime and she was like, what time you guys are going to go there for? I'm like, we probably going to be going partying until like midnight and all that. And so, and so I so yeah, I then told well, I've been told. Well, I mean, I didn't tell anything to anybody, but the point I'm trying to make is that um, you know, if you read David Diaz's book, I mean, that's like my Bible somehow, right? That if you are a guy who a heterosexual male into woman, and you have to understand that okay, I don't think it matters what your sexual preference is. You have, I guess, as a male, you have to spend time with men, uh, with men in a sense that you get no bullshit piece of advice. Same thing, you give them no bullshit piece of advice, and that's how it works in this world. That's how you engage in this world. And when you have a time with your woman, you have to spend it as a quality time with you. You know, so that's what it is. And women also have to spend quality time with their lovers or partners, whatever it is. Uh, but at the same time, they also have to spend time with their friends who are females, and because that's how it works. That's how the world works. The point I'm trying to make. What the fuck I was trying to make? What the point that I was trying to make? I don't know. What the fuck, dude? You get my point. But read David Diaz's book, Way of the Superior Man, and he has also written books for women and how to interact with this world. Well, no, hold on a second. I don't want to give you guys the wrong information, so let me just go in there. Oh yeah, the way of the superior man, right? Holy fucking shit! God damn it! God damn it! What? What? What happened? I'm trying to get into iBooks. Okay, so here we go. So every heterosexual male should read this book. So, The Way of the Superior Man, a spiritual guide to mastering the challenges of woman, work, and sexual desire. There you go. I'm not being sexist or any of that. This is actually something that women should read too, because nobody fucking knows how the world works. I mean, we are just like some monkeys who have just learned to like play with like toys like iPhone, but actually the spirituality, the law, the actual the whole thing, we don't know. So that's why we all have to learn all these. We all have to learn all these, and that's how it is. Okay, so without digressing into too much, 35 minutes already. I'm sorry, gents and ladies and every other gender associate. I'm going to get into my cheat sheet. I hope you all are having a great time, as you all do. I'm pretty sure you party animals. Nah, I don't think you all are party animals. I think you all are just like, normal people. That's what you are. Whether you party or you don't, or whatever how it is, right? All right. So the first topic on my cheat sheet, right? Not on my in my cheat sheet is Mother's Day Eve dinner and gathering. Yeah. So I had the guys over and I went through the whole spiel. So I'm not gonna repeat myself. It was a great night. We all had a great time, right? All right. Um, the next topic I have is China, White House, Taiwan, Hong Kong, and Macau. What the fuck, dude? What the fuck? What if? So why do I have the China, White House, Taiwan, Hong Kong, and Macau? Oh, you know why? Because there's a big tension. There's a big tension where China does not recognize Taiwan as a separate country, right? And then Hong Kong obviously is having problem with China because Hong Kong was first colonized by the British, and then there was some fucking where the fuck it was between China and the fucking Brits that they were going to hand over Hong Kong to China. Now China is acting like Hong Kong is part of our territory. Of course, that's what it says. But I think it more to it is that China wants its own rules, regulations in Hong Kong, and that's becoming a big problem, big bullshit mess, what the fuck it is called, right? And White House is involved because White House wants to stick its foot or its finger in every person's ass. I don't know why. I don't understand. I don't understand why this is a problem. Well, I guess because Taiwan is under the protection of the United States. Because Taiwan wants to be independent. It doesn't want to be part of China. So there we go, sir and ma'am. And you can look it up. Macau, by the way. Macau, I have to look it up. I'm sorry. Give me 2 seconds. So Macau, what's Macau? M-S-C, it's spelled like M-S-C-A-U, Macau. Or should take me to Macaulay Culkin. Oh, fuck that. I don't watch these movies. Macau, okay. Macau is an autonomous region on the south coast of China across the Pearl River Delta from Hong Kong. What the Portuguese territory until 1999. Oh shit. So Portuguese fucked it up, looks like, just like they fucked up Brazil and all these other South American countries, right? It's giant casinos and malls on the Korai Strip, which joins the islands of Taipa and Cologne, have earned its nickname Las Vegas of Asia. Oh shit, Macau. I understand. Okay, I remember this. Not that I went there, but I remember this word, like Las Vegas of fucking Asia. Okay, so that's what it is. There we go. So now, so I think autonomous, it's an autonomous region on the south coast of China, which was ruled by Portuguese until 1999. It reflects a mix of culture and influences, giant casinos and blah, blah, blah. So Portuguese basically fucked them up. Now China wants to fuck them up. I think that's what it was, right? All right, so let's just move on. I mean, it's not my problem. I mean, I can feel bad for the people of Macau. just as much as I can feel bad for the people around the world. The little guy or the little lady always suffers in this world, and that's the suffering that has always been there. The big guys, they always never suffer. Who suffers is the little guy. You know, the little guy who has never been helped by anybody. I'm not talking about like these drug addicts or people who are on the streets of San Francisco or I'm not talking about those, but I'm talking about the real world person to who wants to improve their life and who wants to be a part of the ladder and who wants to climb the ladder. But the problem is that there's conflict, there is war, I'm not talking about the Western world or the Americas, which is also part of the Western world. I'm just talking about real countries with real conflict. You know, that's where the rubber meets the road, the metal meets the pad, right? All right, so without digressing too much, it's already 41 minutes, gents and ladies. Um, because I want to cover most of the topics that I do want to cover, as you would, I presume, relate to in many ways. All right, so let's go back to my cheat sheet, and the next topic I have is personal tech taking so long. Personal tech. Okay, so I read an article, I think on Science Daily, one of those. Hold on a second, everyone. Which one was? Science News. I think Science News. There's an app, Science News. You can download it. You can read it. I'm pretty sure you all out there, you millennials, are even more advanced, especially if you're into tech, engineering, STEM. Science, technology, engineering, and what the fuck? M stands for management. STEM. Science, technology, engineering, management. Wait a fucking minute. I feel like no, 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 no. What does, dude? I feel so fucking stupid. I'm an engineer myself. I don't know what STEM means. That's fucking disastrous. STEM, so science, technology, engineering, and what the fuck, dude? What the fuck? What the fuck? Okay, so STEM is oh shit. Oh fuck, dude. I love this subject, which is math. Science, technology, engineering, and math, right? Science, technology, engineering, and math. That's what I want to say. I'm like management. No, not fucking management, dude. Math. All right. So yeah. So there was an article in the Science News app that I read, which talks about why personal tech. Personal tech such as like goggles. Remember, Google actually tried that, and it was a big disaster because of the well, personal tech is good, but then it's also bad because if you have a goggle with the camera and all that, maybe you're just taking like fucking videos of everybody, and nobody knows. So I think that's one thing, but then there were other line items, not line items. What the fuck am I saying? Well, I mean, you get my point. Right? There were other items that were in that article about personal tech such as, I don't know, like heating and cooling. Is that what it is? I'm not sure. I mean, I'm not a tech guy, but you get my point, right? I'm pretty sure there's a lot of personal tech. Personal tech for me would be, a screen that comes in front of my eyes, and I press the buttons, and then I don't need a goddamn. You know, I don't need a goddamn. I don't need a goddamn physical thing. You know, I don't need a fucking keyboard or an iPhone or anything like. It has to be like virtual. It has to be like this, and then it comes up, and then I press the buttons, and then right here is where I press the other buttons, and that's it. You know, and then I can watch the movie, or I can make it big screen, or whatever. You know, you get my point, right? So I think that may be one of the personal tech items, but you guys can look it up. Personal tech, it's taking so long. I think that's the other point I wanted to make was why is it taking so long? Because a lot of issues. I think a lot of bureaucracy in the tech industry and all that. I think, but if you Google personal tech taking so long, I'm pretty sure you will come up. Not that you will come up with, but you will come across an article that talks about that in one of those science websites, right? Shit, I gotta trim my beard there. Oh, by the way, so I went to the squash court, right? Man, I was fucking sweating. You know why? Because um, I had, I had the game after like 3 months, and I was fucking sweating, running around. And then we had the goddamn party last night, so the booze wasn't helping me, from last night. And so I lost. I fucking lost. But you know what? In like 3 weeks, I'm really in fucking shape, man. And fuck it. I'm gonna fucking beat everybody on a fucking squash court. Dude. I think I'm gonna play squash now. Unless I have something going on Sunday night. Sunday night is a squash night for me at New York Sports Club. There you go, sir. All right, next topic. Hawaii volcano eruption. What the fuck, dude? Did you guys see those like videos where the volcano was actually like eating up these like SUVs and dude, why do they have houses, houses and people around the path of a volcanic site? I don't fucking understand. I don't fucking understand. So stupid. It's like, is it like being in like fucking Galveston or fucking Miami or South Beach in the path of the fucking hurricane? I think it's what it is. These people are fucking stupid. They gotta move out the fuck out, dude. Come on. All right. I'm gonna move on. It's already 48 minutes, and I hope, not that I hope, I presume you all are having a great, mom's day night out. Oh, take your mom out to dinner, man, or lady, or whatever you are, right? All right. Okay. Next one. Billy Berg. Oh, Infinity War makes $1 billion in 11 days. Holy shit. What, did you guys watch Infinity Wars, by the way? The Avengers Infinity Wars? Marvels? I haven't. I'm not gonna go to the fucking cinema. I wanna watch it here at home, you know? So, but apparently it actually has blown up the last box office record, which was, The Force Awakens, Star Wars. Star Wars made $1 billion in 12 days, apparently, domestically, without including China or other fucking countries, I think. No, 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 I'm sorry. It made worldwide 1 billion, excluding China, right, in 11 days, as opposed to 12 days by Force Awakens. So you can look it up, and I'm just gonna wait for it to be shown on Amazon, since Amazon is going to take over the fucking half of the world. Anyways, so who gives a shit, right? All right. Next one, Billy Berg. So yeah, I mentioned that I went to, I don't know, last Sunday I went to Williamsburg to the Marcucci Cafe because I haven't been there in Williamsburg for a long time. But then from there I went into a fucking club, and it was a fucking shit show, man. I'm too fucking old for those fucking things, man. Like going to a bar and just enjoying a drink is one thing. But from there, if you're going to a fucking like club, I'm not talking about a club in Manhattan, like shit shows. I'm talking about like a very low key, like awesome music playing venue. But still, it's a fucking nightclub. They play, there's a DJ who plays fucking music. In any case, alright, so, my next topic, right? First iMac. So the iMac, if you, remember, not that you remember, because iMac is still in the market, right? In the Apple market. Look at my fucking hand. Dude, I'm losing my fucking hair. God damn. Well, I'm getting old. I'm a fucking old man. What can you do? So, yeah, so first iMac actually came out in 1998. iMac, as you know, is the built-in computer within the screen, so within the monitor. So all you need is just a mouse and a keyboard. You don't need a separate box. Everything is built in, right? I bought those when I started my company, restarted my company back in 2013, 2014. I bought those, and those were nice, but now they're not. Because the problem with Mac is that not a lot of software that you use you can't use with Mac computers. So I had to switch to Windows. I had to switch to Windows. The PCs, the personal computers, right? But so the first iMac came out in 1998. Dude, holy shit! I got my first job in 1998. Was it 1997? After I graduated from my undergrad in engineering back in the fucking mountains. I think so. I think so, but maybe no. 1998 was actually when I switched my second job. So yeah, excuse me. So that's when I worked on the on the non-profit projects funded by Germans, and the German engineers. Holy man, holy shit. German engineers, they would come and they would teach us. They were so fucking good. You can't fucking believe. This is why Germany is still powerful, because their engineers, their manufacturing, all that is so good because they're so good at doing that, and they don't fuck around. By the way, Germans, they don't fuck around. Not to mention that what happened during the fucking Holocaust, what the fuck was. But besides that, they are very like to the point people, and they don't fuck around. All right, so let's move on. That was a digression. Bank of America in Remington. Bank of America in Remington. Why the fuck do I have this on my cheat sheet? You guys will look it up. I'm sorry. It's kind of late, so look it up. Bank of America in Remington. Remember? All right, last one. Star Wars Lucas story. I think Star Wars is going to come up with the story after Lucas. Uh, you guys can look it up again, and I think. Oh, by the way, the Solo is coming. Star Wars Solo is coming. Yeah, I think the Star Wars Solo is coming, and you guys can look it up. Hold on a second. I just want to make sure that this is the. Yeah, okay. So I discussed it last in my last video podcast. So yeah, so Star Wars Lucas story is coming up. Solo, I discussed that last time. I think Lucas story is coming up. That's probably one of the anthology movies, and I'm pretty sure if you are a Star Wars fan, you can enjoy while it lasts, right? All right, next one. I'm sorry, I'm rushing into these things because I don't want to go on and on about like it's like early 40, 54 goddamn minutes. All right, so next one. Uber and NASA flying cars, flying taxis. So apparently, Uber, the company, the taxi company, has teamed up with NASA to start our experiment with a flying taxi, and they are doing it successfully. And apparently, there's going to be the news. And yeah, you guys can look it up for yourself. And and I'm just thinking if right now, so what's going to happen? Like right now, we have roads with traffic rules and all that. So do we have rules yet for the fucking like flying taxis and all that? I think that's the big. I think this is like the beginning of like. Remember in the early like 1900s? I mean, not 19. Yeah, early 1900s, right? When Ford came up with the fucking Model T, and nobody knew how to like come up with the rules and like traffic directions and street signs and all that, right? And this is the beginning, 100 years after, for like flying. I think the flying uh, Uber is going to be the first, and then the flying personal flights are going to be the next. Like you had those like trams first, and then you were able to buy your own car back in the 1920s, the 30s, or whatever the fuck it was, right? Not to mention the goddamn World War One and World War Two, and hopefully, while this is happening, there's no World War fucking One, or I mean World War Three or World War Four. Hopefully not. All right, so next one. All right, so Sunday Eve cooking video. I did a cooking video Sunday Eve. I don't know if you guys had a, chance to watch it, but again, I'm going to do another cooking video which I did last night when I had all the guys over and my sister was over too, and and yeah, my ex-girlfriend couldn't make it because she got her work really late. She told me around 10 o'clock. She helps out like cooking. She does like cooking for like this elderly and all that. And she's really good at that. All right, so next one. I got 2 minutes to cover these, including. Oh, California just pushed the first solar energy rule. Holy shit, new rule. So they want solar on all new buildings, which are 3 stories or high. I believe that's what the California new rule is. Look it up. That's good for them, man. Because California has a lot of sunshine apparently, but there are also a lot of goddamn fires. I mean, wildfires. Wildfires. All right, so next one is SpaceX Falcon abort and launch. So specs. SpaceX actually had to abort one of its Falcon launches from Cape Canaveral or California. I'm not sure. You can look it up. I'm sorry, because I'm running out of fucking time. And they had to abort because at the last minute some shit happened, and the auto abort kicked in, and the launch didn't happen. But they did launch on, I believe, on Friday. They were supposed to be on Thursday. Don't get me wrong on these dates or days, but I think that's what happened. And they launched it successfully, right? Oh, last one. So what the fuck happened was I went to Marshall's, right? Because I was Friday night. I went to Marshalls because I wanted to be like I wanted to buy like one of those big pots, where I could cook I could cook for like 15 people. I didn't have one of those, so I went to Marshalls. I picked it up. I found it like one of those stainless steel ones, right? And then I had that holding my hand, and then I had it. So I'm walking out onto the escalator, right? And what happened was, so you have to actually have one of your hands on the escalator thing because otherwise, if you have the thing, and if you have, if and if and the other rule is that you have to have your 2 feet on the same step of the escalator. If you have it on a different step, it stretches your leg, and that's what the fuck happened to me. Holy shit, dude! I was like, what the fuck? And then in any case, so but I mean nothing bad really happened, but I had to be careful. All right. So with that said, I hope you all enjoyed listening to my podcast, and I also hope you all, I presume you all are having a great time. Your Mother's Day, and I'll see you all next, most likely Sunday.